Hello everyone, welcome to my channel PhD Chats. You clicked on the link when you did not have to, and for that I am eternally grateful. Your support of this channel is what is going to keep me going. So every like, every share, every comment helps PhD Chats stay successful. So there's a conversation happening online right now around Young Miami's song Spend That. If you've heard it, you already know the premise. The song celebrates scamming, boosting, popping tags, and spending money as fast as you get it. It's become allegedly one of the biggest songs of the summer, and I guess that status has sparked a debate after India.Arie shared that the song's popularity says something about where we are culturally. So India.Arie argued that everything we consume, music, food, images, even the environments, the cities we're in, they influence us. They have a frequency, she said, and that we should make wise choices about what we feed ourselves. But she also made it clear she wasn't calling for a boycott. Her position was essentially do what you want, and that she's simply telling us where she stands, right? So here's where I stand as a teacher, a writer, a poet, a content creator. I believe artistic freedom is non-negotiable. I think that if you consider yourself an artist, you should have the freedom to write about anything you want, right? Crime, politics, love, violence, addiction, greed, a heartbreak, like literally anything. That's what art has always done, right? It has given us a medium to communicate those uncomfortable, less spoken about topics, right? Poetry does it, literature does it, film does it, and music. Music does that too, and that's part of the job description. For example, I love a good heist movie. It's one of my favorite movie genres. I will happily sit there and root for a crew trying to rob a bank for 2 hours. I enjoy the strategy, the planning, the suspense, even the relationship between the criminals, because, they always cast one person as the one that's devoid of loyalty, and it's exciting. But when the movie ends, I don't leave my house planning a robbery. I'm an adult. I am permitted, because of my emotional maturity, to exist in spaces of fantasy, and I can separate fantasy from reality, right? We have always romanticized villains. We've always consumed stories about people making terrible decisions because they're entertaining, they're fascinating, and we have a certain desire and a taste for that. Our palate yearns for that as humans, as adults, I guess. That doesn't automatically become the moral blueprint or the compass for our lives. We are not informing our everyday decisions on the entertainment we consume. Now, that is not an absolute statement. I think that there are people who will imitate what they see in a music video or in a movie. Absolutely. But I think that's a small percentage, and that will always exist, right? My issue about this song isn't about adults, all right? I think that the important and problematic situation arises when this type of content is available to children. My issue is children. When I see videos of young kids, and they are online right now, you can go look at them yourself, singing every word of this song while adults record them, they're clapping, laughing, and encouraging it. That's where I think we've crossed into a different conversation. Children do not yet have the emotional maturity or the critical thinking skills to consistently distinguish between entertainment, and instruction, right? Where an adult hears the lyrics as an exaggeration or escapism or some fantasy, a child may hear an aspiration. That's a goal. And that's the distinction. That's where the problem is. And as an educator, that is the first thing that came to mind when I heard that song. So I am not blaming Young Miami for making the song. I don't think artists should lose the freedom to create difficult, controversial, or even irresponsible art, right? Art that we consider disrespectful or morally depraved. I do think adults have a responsibility to decide what belongs in children's spaces. Those are two completely different conversations. And I think too many people are arguing about what India.Arie said and her position, while ignoring that the danger of the lyrics lies within its accessibility and its desirability to our youngest citizens. That is my concern. That's where I sit. As a teacher, tell me what your thoughts are.